Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. It's G from Happiness and Crafting. It's Friday freebie day again, and this is number 10. So what I've got today, I've got some lovely little picket fences and some butterflies and some little birds to sit on the fence. So it's a really nice little making one. So all of you who don't know about the Friday freebie, I have a Facebook group called Happiness and Crafting, and every Friday I will post just at one page of a digital on there for you to make throughout the week, and I love for you to post what you've made on there. And you ladies, again, you have posted some amazing stuff, so I'm sure you're going to come up with some lovely stuff for this. So do please pop along to the Facebook group. I'm going to pop the link down below. I would like you to be a subscriber to my channel, so just the little subscribe button's just there, so you can press that. And the link is underneath, and just come along and join in. And there's so much inspiration on there from everybody. It's brilliant. So this is lovely. So these are in 3 different sizes, so you can have them on in a journal, you can have them on tags, or wherever you. So I'm just going to show you quickly what I've made on here, and there's so many different things. I'm sure you'll come up with loads. Okay, so the first one I've done, I've actually popped it onto an envelope. So this is a big square envelope which I've tea stained and coffee stained. I've printed or I stamped a tree on the back, and I've popped one of the little fences down there with the love sign. This is from my words and phrases. I've just cut it down. It was one of these, like this little square one, so I've just cut it, so we've just got the love on there. That's one of the little butterflies and some little flowers, the little roses on there, and the little butterfly on the tree. So that will be lovely. So you could pop few little goodies in there, a little journal maybe. So I thought that was really pretty. And then I've made a lovely tag here. So this is just recycled cardboard, so from the cereal box. And then the backing paper was from my cherry blossom kit on here, and I've just stuck the fence on there. I liked it because it had like the little tree branch on there behind, and I've just got some of this lovely trim here, which is of the leaves, and the little butterfly, little bird on there, and I've made some little flowers. So we're going to do this one in a minute. I'm going to make a tag in a minute, so I'll show you how I've done it. So that's really pretty. Then on this one I've just cut some grass. Now I know lots of you have the die cut machines, and you've got lots of flowers and leaves and stuff, so that would be ideal for these. So this was one of the die cuts that I had, but it's the only one I've got. I don't really have a huge amount. So then I cut some grass on there, so just chopped a little bit of grass there, popped some little flowers and the butterfly. So I think they are just so cute. This one I've just popped some roses on here, so that's just lovely. That's easy. So if you've got some fabric roses or little flowers, that's really nice. And then this one again, I popped the little butterfly and the birds just sit up there, some of this trim on here. And this, I was thinking, I've got some jam jars, and wouldn't that look lovely popped around a jam jar? So you could make a couple of them and just pop them round, and that will make a beautiful gift for somebody, or on your desk. Pop your pens and stuff in there. So I thought that was really, really lovely. So there's so many different ideas you can use them for. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to show you how I've made the tag, and I'll show you how I make those tiny little flowers as well. So I've got this here. Right, I've already cut some out here, and I'm going to show you how you put it together. So that's on there, and I've got some little words on there from one of my digital kit. I've cut some butterflies out, and I've cut some little circles out here. So what these are, I've just used my wherever it is, my little hole punch here. So depending on if you've got different size hole punches, that's perfect. So I've just put them out on there, and I've just got my little tool here, and I've just squashed them down. So this is just a piece of foam, and I've just squashed them in like that. Just get your little round tool, squash them in, and then you've got some lovely little flowers. They look lovely, and there's no cutting out or anything. You just squash them all down, and then you pop them on the fence. And I just popped a little bit of the stickles inside, so that's really easy peasy. So I'm going to show you how to make the fence. Okay, So I've already cut it out because you didn't need to see me cutting that out. So we've got 6 little fence posts and 2 long bits to hold them together. So what I've done, you take one, and then I've got a little bit of glue, just the tacky glue. I popped a little bit on there, a little bit there, wherever you want your fence posts to go, and I've just stuck it on like that, and then another one there. So try and make them as sort of level as you can, like so. And then what I did, I turned it over. So once you've got one on there, I turned it over, and then I popped a little bit of glue at the top and the bottom. Got another one, and this is the easiest way to do it, I found. Just stick it on top like that. So we can just do lots of little blobs like this, just stick them on. Just make sure this bottom bit's sort of lined up a little bit. Stick them on like that. It's a bit too close, I think, with that glue. There we go. Another one there. And we've got the last one. So easy peasy, and they're all straight lines to cut out, so it's nothing too difficult. And there we go, we've got a lovely little fence, and I think they are just so cute. So as I said, I've got 3 different sizes, so you can go in, and this would be lovely actually as a journal page, as a little pocket on one of your journal pages. So just pretend that's your journal page. If you put that on, you can stick, if you stick down the bottom bits and stick down the 2 side bits onto your page. Let's have a look. Okay, look, and then you can pop a little pocket in there, so you can pop a little journaling card inside it, and I think that would just look so nice in a pocket, in a journal as a pocket. So I thought that was really pretty. So there's lots and lots of ways to use them. Okay, so let's get some of these out, and I'll show you what I've been doing. So what shall we have? I was going to make a postcard, not a postcard, a tag. So what I'm going to use, I'm going to use another bit of my, this is from the Cherry Blossom kit. So I've just cut out a tag shape. This is just out of a piece of cereal box, so it's a good bit of recycling as well. Now cut it so your fence will fit, so it depends which one. This is the smallest one. So I've just cut that, and what I'm going to do, I'm just going to stick this piece on, because that's got sort of like the branch on there. So I'm going to stick this down. So let me just get a bit of glue and stick this on. I did sew around the outside of the last one, but I won't for time's sake on this one. I will just glue it down, so to show you don't have to sew everything. Just make sure you glue it down really well. Now which way was it? This way here. So if you stick it down like that, then this bit you can just write on. You don't have to cover that piece up then. Put that out the way. Make sure that's stuck down. Let me just cut it out. So I hope this isn't going blurry on the camera. Just cut it out nicely. There we go. Perfect. Now I will pop a little bit of ink around the outside like that, just so you can't see the white edge of the cereal box. So it's a good bit of recycling as well. There we go. And then we can stick that on. You can stick that on, you can use that as the pocket if you wanted to. Just stick those bits down. You could have a little pocket in there, which would look nice. But what I'm going to do today, I'm just going to stick this down like this. So this is just the Anita's tacky glue in this bottle. I'm going to pop that on there, so that sits on there nicely. So it looks like you've got a nice little tree coming up through there. And then what I'm going to do, I've got some of this trim here, and this makes perfect sort of like little vines, so it looks like you've got a lovely little tree, or the branches and leaves coming up through there. So I'm going to cut a little bit off here. I'm going to use, let me put the lid on here, that seems to dry up quite quickly. I'm going to use some of the 3-in-1, if it doesn't go all sticky on me. Okay, so I'm just going to stick this down here, just little bits. So stick this at the bottom like that. Oops. I'm going to just stick little bits as we go up like that. You don't have to, if you've got some of this at home, then just wrinkle it up a little bit, don't have it too straight, so you've got like little bendy bits in it, and then this can just come up through here. So you just stick it up because you want it sort of a bit, so it's got a bit of dimension to it. Another bit on there. Oops. What I'm going to do, I'm just going to cut that end bit off. Oops. Gosh, a piece of paper stuck to me. I'm going to stick that there, and then this one here. Like that. Just on the edge. Perfect. Okay, so that looks quite nice, doesn't it? So what I'm going to do now, I'm going to take my little bits here and pop that to the side so you can see. Okay, so you can have a little bird on there if you wanted to, like that, but what I'm going to do on this one, I'm going to pop some butterflies, just some little, I've got some of the little pink butterflies, and maybe we'll have, what shall we have, a wish on here. So maybe I'll pop it up there like that. Yes, I'll put that one on there. So we need a little bit of cheesecloth, whatever I've done with that. Where's my pot? My pot of bits, whether I've got any in here, I don't know. Let's have a look. We could have a little bit of this, couldn't we? It doesn't have to be cheesecloth. Let's use what I've got here. Let's cut a little bit down. I think it just needs a little bit of sort of texture, a little bit of fabric on there. I'm going to stick it down with some 3-in-1, like that. Okay, and then I will pop this just over the top, like that. I think these are just so pretty. So if you wanted a nice little bit of shabby chic, I think these little fences are perfect. Oops. Right, now what I'm going to do actually, before I stick anything else on, I'm going to stick these little flowers on. And I'm going to stick those on with this one, the tacky glue. Let's just take that off for a minute so it doesn't get in the way. So I'm going to pop some little blobs just like that. Then I'm going to take this, I've actually just popped a tiny bit of glue on the end like that, and then you can just pick them up. If you've got one of those little pens that you can use, little sticky pens, look at that, these look so cute. Just stick them on like that. So you can get the little hole punches in different sizes, so you can have sort of different size flowers. I've used this pink paper, I'm not quite sure where it came from, what book it came out of, but you want something quite bright, just so it sort of like makes the flowers sort of like pop out just a little bit. I think that looks really nice. A couple of little flowers over here. There we go. Like that. They look quite nice in little sets of 3, I think, because it's sort of like an odd number, tends to work better when you're looking at things like this. Go. Put them on. So this, if you haven't got any little, you can actually get the tiny little punches of flowers. I did have one, but I can't find it. It's that small. I think I probably lost it. But they would make good little flowers. But I think if you don't have anything, you can just use the hole punch and just squash them down, so they look a bit more like flowers. So there we go. Oops, you're popping up. How pretty is that? And then all as I did, I went through again with a little bit of stickles. Or you could pop a little bead inside, just so it gives a little bit of sparkle, makes it look pretty, like that. What I might actually do is pop some on here. Let's get a couple of these little leaves here, just cut them off. Whoops. Just sort of like evens it up, so you've got a little bit of colour and flowers on the other side. Just like use some of this here. Just stick these on. Whoops. Oopsie daisy. Probably better to use a Fabri-Tac or 3-in-1 for that actually. There we go. Put a few little flowers on there. What did I do with my little pokey tool? There we go. Put them on. That looks really pretty. Oops. Stay there. That's it. And then what we can do then is just pop a little butterfly on this side. I've got this one, so I've got some little ones as well. Have a little pink one down there. Okay, let's stick you on here. I might have the little pink one up here, like that. So it just sits there. So look how pretty is that. Let's have this in the middle, and then that's it. A little bit of glitter on there, just to make it sparkle. And there we go. So that's a nice little tag. So aren't they pretty? And I think these fences have come out really, really pretty. And that looks lovely. So you can either put a piece of fabric over there, or you can put a little hole with a little bit of I don't know, fabric or seam binding or something on it. So there we go. Now I have 2 little tags, 2 big tags. This one I've just sewed a piece of fabric and a bit of seam binding on there. So I think they look really lovely, but I do like the idea of popping them round something, round a little jar, pop on your desk. You could pop some bits and pieces in there as a little gift. So I think they look really nice. Okay guys, well I hope you enjoyed that. Please pop over to the my Facebook group and take a look, and you can print that off. You can print off all of them because they're always on there. They're in files, so if you go onto the Facebook page, have a look in files, and they will all be in there. So all the back ones will be in there as well. So and then you can make envelopes, all sorts of things with them. Okay guys, well thank you so much for joining me, and I will see you next time. Please do have fun. Take care. Bye bye.